Hello, hello, welcome back. Oh, well, not welcome back. It's welcome to Gunning to Old Trafford.
Welcome to Gunning to 2024.
2024.
2024,
We're in
guys.
February,
We're in Feb.
and this is the first time we're shooting
Crazy.
for the new year.
And we have a
We have
new studio.
a new studio.
I hope you guys are liking
Bit
it.
of a change, so hope you guys enjoying it. There might be an echo in the voice, but I mean, it's got to do with all the acoustics and stuff. So
We'll get it right soon.
we'll get that right soon. But yeah, Abdul, good to be back,
Wow,
man.
Ibi, wow. By the fence, for the fence. Guys, we have totally missed you guys. I've missed Ibi on my left, my partner in crime. But yeah, Gunning to Old Trafford. And what a December it has been.
Oh man, it's
And
the
a
holidays
start,
were
it was amazing.
holidays were like-
Amazing. So,
But
yeah.
but we definitely missed you guys, and yeah, I know we've missed a lot over the last couple of months.
Yeah.
But I mean, we were keeping you guys up to date on Instagram, TikTok, etc. So now we start back on the long form content, and today we come straight in with
Straight
preview
to the preview. Wow.
like that.
Amazing stuff. But guys, just before we begin, don't forget to like, share, comment, hit that bell notification. And like Ibrahim said, Instagram is rocking. TikTok or TikTok as they say is rocking. We're keeping you guys in touch, in tune, and independent. Amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Ibi, the preview.
The preview, guys.
The
Big
preview.
fixtures.
Amazing.
Arsenal are flying.
Yeah.
Manchester United kind of crawling, just getting a
But
little
getting
bit,
the Ibi,
getting a little bit of
you guys
form.
are getting good points.
Some tough games, but
But
we're
looking
kind
good.
of getting it over the
Looking good,
line.
looking good.
But it continues this weekend, Abdul.
Amazing.
Both halves of Gunning to Old Trafford traveling.
Away.
Turf Moor,
Turf Moor, Saturday
Moor.
afternoon, 5 o'clock, kick off.
tough fixture.
Tough.
And
Vincent Company's always got that something about Arsenal, man. Like he always wants to prove a point, man. Is it just me, Ibi, or is
but
it just?
he was a clutch player.
And he's optimistic.
He's a decent coach.
No, he's awesome. No, he's
I think
awesome.
he's
I love
doing the
it.
right things.
I love it.
Obviously, Burnley going through a bit of a tough time,
Tough
but I think he'll get it right. So
100%.
let's see how that goes. And then a crawling Manchester United. I don't want to say we're back, but a crawling Manchester United travelled to Kenilworth Road,
Yep.
the home of Luton Town, who've
Luton.
been, I had them pegged down to go straight back down.
Yeah, you did. We did actually.
We did have them pegged down. But the last couple of weeks, I know they had a bit of a tough fixture recently, but some good wins in there, some brilliant football, fast-flowing, free-flowing type football, and
Correct.
a bit of a bogey fixture to go to.
And even for Gunning to Old Trafford, both of these teams, Turf Moor, Kenilworth Road, it's so difficult because those fans are right on top
of you. Yeah,
They totally
100%.
on top of you. And you know what? Just you mentioned earlier on that Luton coming out good results. They played a match against St James Park 2 weeks ago, 4-4 Ibrahim.
Ooh.
Went toe to toe with Newcastle.
And Newcastle have been good this
They
season.
have been good. So let me tell you, a good match to
A
watch.
good match.
Great match to watch.
And guys, before you make any assumptions, yes, United have been going through a tough time. Yes, I have been crying, and yes, I'm happy to take the hiding because I've given it over the years. So let it come. I've got a big chest, and I can take it on.
And he's been a grumpy old
And
man.
I've been a
But
grumpy
we've been
old
okay. We've been okay.
I've got Abdul been taking me through this period. So
Amazing, guys. Look here. I'm just so happy. It took us 20 years to be where we are. So understand how I feel. Amazing stuff. So,
let's
yeah.
start off with the Arsenal. Abdul, before we get into it, I heard an interesting thing from Gary Neville. And he said last year, where Arsenal were top of the league, running away at a certain point, he always felt that, because Arsenal were not in a championship battle for a while, that they drop away.
Yeah.
And lo and to behold, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Arsenal came the tough time of the season, dropped ridiculous points. But he says this season there's a little bit of something about Arsenal going on. They're in the pack.
Yeah.
They're there with Liverpool and Manchester City. It feels like they've done well to come back into that pack.
Yeah.
But it's like a lion hunting.
Correct.
You're waiting, and you're going to pounce at the right moment.
Amazing.
And hopefully that's something that Arsenal kind of builds on.
a blessing in disguise for me, and especially for the Arsenal team, is that FA Cup, League Cup, not involved. Only got the Champions League and the Premier League to focus on.
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta is building a formidable force. Now remember, what happened last year, like you just said now, I think it was good. The experience. I mean, think about it. I mean, your right wing and your left wing, about 22 years old. 22 years old.
Carrying the team.
So, Ibrahim, the signings, the Kai Havertz, the Basmati rice has just oozed and really brought a real finesse into Arsenal. And you know what? They remind me of the team of 2003, 2004.
Ooh,
where you
invincible vibes.
Where you cannot bully them. And this is what I like about them. I mean, going to West Ham last week, or in this weekend, giving them 6. And West Ham,
Billy Bowden.
Imagine, West Ham were our bogey team.
I mean, they knocked you out of the FA Cup. They knocked
beat
you
us
out of the League Cup.
Correct. Bogey team, and giving them 6 at home, it just shows. And the week before, remember, everybody
Sorry,
thought
not the
that
FA Cup. Liverpool kicked you guys.
Liverpool,
League Cup in the first fixture.
in the first fixture. Again, you know, after beating Liverpool 3-1, everybody said, you know what, it's just maybe
Flesh in the pen.
It's just a flesh in the pen. But you needed to really, your next result was important.
Yeah.
If they didn't do well in that result, you tell
Yeah,
me
yeah,
that,
the
you know
noise
what,
was going to come.
the noise is coming. However, really pushing forward. The defense is solid. The goalkeeper is solid. I mean, I think Arteta is really doing well, and they're oozing confidence.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. The running is there, and like you said, they are these lions that are just waiting to pounce. And look at, from the top to third place is 2 points.
2 points.
Gunning to Old Trafford, doing Arsenal a big favor, taking Aston Villa out of it completely. That was a sucker blow. Sucker blow by
Tough
Scott
one for Villa.
McTominay. But Ibi, take us in. What a freaking win.
I mean, what a win. What a win for Manchester United. Obviously coming off that, you know, last minute win against Wolves, where it looked like we threw it away.
Yeah.
To
Remind
win
me
it.
a bit of Fergie time nowadays. Eh?
A little bit of that Fergie
time.
where it looked like the game was gone, and we came back, 3-1 up.
Amazing.
We allow Wolves to come back in, and we get that late goal by Kobe Mainu. Oh, what a revelation that boy has been, man.
Nice good.
He plays as if he's been playing for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
But he's only, 18?
He's only 18. And I just heard today, he said Gareth Southgate is going to
Fast track.
his England team because
Ghana.
Ghana's after him. Bagana.
Bagana.
They're after him. So
World Cup
Kobe,
vibes, huh?
Kobe, I don't know. What do you think? I think England...
Listen, I'm happy with the Ghana, man. That boy,
But listen here, having said that...
But for England, I mean, him and Jude Bellingham playing together in the midfield.
What Basmati rice?
With
a
Rice,
6.
what a pivot, man. What a formation.
There's nobody else in centre mid for England.
I mean, they've got Calvin Phillips, they've got...
But Ibrahim, those 3 that you mentioned, Jude, Basmati, and Kobe.
No, that's...
Wow.
What a...
Gareth,
what a
come on,
partnership,
Gareth.
man. Make it happen,
happen, bro.
In time for the Euros. 4-3 against Wolves. We then go to West Ham come to Old Trafford. Convincing win 3-0. Obviously not as convincing as the Arsenal. Again, United looked like, at 1-0, it looked like West Ham could have come back in the game. Some vital tackles, some important saves. And then we kind of take the game away from West Ham with 2 really good goals to make it 3-0. But the big test was Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Fergie, pegged Villa to be a fantastic team this season, and they've been doing really good. But for Manchester United to travel to Villa Park against a strong Aston Villa team, we go 1-0 up, Villa equalizing, and it looks like for all intents and purposes, Aston Villa were the better team of the day, playing really good football. But Manchester United never looked like they were out of the game. Yes, they looked like they were second best to Villa, but they were calm, they were composed, they looked like they had the game
They
under
always
control.
sense there's going to be a winner. They
Exactly.
always felt like...
And as we got close to the end of the game, it looked like Villa were happy with the point, and that's when Ten Hag made his changes.
But how's Douglas Luiz He was doing the samba, man.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
was doing the
guys,
samba.
look at going to Old Trafford.
Oh,
You never
my.
celebrate against
Oh,
Manchester
don't do
United.
that, man.
Ellen Pardew found out the hard way. Douglas Luiz.
Shame.
So yeah, I mean, for that goal, for McTominay to step up, and you know, McTominay 7 goals this season, been fantastic for Manchester United, taking us 2-1, 3 wins out of the last 3 Premier League games, brought us back into the discussion around top 4. We now 6 points off Spurs, 5 points off Villa. Villa,
Anything
Spurs
can
still
happen.
need to play each other.
Anything
We're
can
back
happen.
in the conversation.
Wow.
And
Wow.
England have a 77% chance of getting that extra Champions League spot this season. So, meaning top 5 could get you into the Champions League. So,
Talking
United have
about-
put themselves back into
Talking
that,
about
into that discussion.
really paving your way, paving
Pacing,
your way,
yeah.
pacing yourself. And again, like we said before, it's not a sprint. It's a
Ah,
marathon.
yeah, 100%.
It's a marathon. So
That's the Premier League for you.
Looking good, looking good.
Yeah, and let's hope that momentum continues. So, Burnley this weekend, Abdul, against a strong Burnley team, but they've been going through a bit of tough fixtures.
very tough.
They always were going to struggle in the Premier League, coming off from the Championship. Vincent Company looks like he's got his boys playing in a certain way. Lyle Foster, who didn't go to the AFCON, but looks to be getting a little bit better to be able to play. Take us through just a quick one, Abdul. What's your prediction for the game, and what type of a game do you see it playing out?
Well, obviously, look, going to a Kenilworth Road, Manchester United on Sunday, going to a Turf Moor on Saturday for Arsenal, always cagey.
Yeah.
Always cagey. Well, with all due respect, these smaller teams getting the point or getting the 3 points or just edging the 3 points, always defend very deep.
Yeah.
It's either you take your chances or they're going to hit you with the sucker punch,
Yeah.
and you're going to have a tough 90 minutes. So again, Vincent Kompany defensively sets his team very well, always with the low block. I love how he plays from the back,
Yeah.
believes in a certain philosophy, and he believes in that. He doesn't change it for anyone. His strikers, Lyle Foster, I forgot that other guy, what a player, man. But these guys can score goals.
Yeah.
And you know what, Ibrahim, at Turf Moor, they play the high press, but also they hit you on a counter attack. So this is a perfect opportunity. As you guys know, Arsenal has been doing so well with set pieces. I think they got from the 35 goals, 21 goals were set pieces. 21 goals. And imagine, that's a team that plays football, they put the ball on the floor and they play. But Arteta has worked so much on their set pieces that I feel that when you go to a Burnley, your set pieces are very important. So Arsenal need to take the opportunities, or else it's a long Saturday afternoon.
Exactly. And you need to get that first goal. Because
The
if
first
Burnley
goal
get
is
it,
pivotal. You have to. If Burnley get it,
they close shop.
They close shop. So, and I mean Vincent Kompany, who better than to close shop?
Yeah, exactly.
One of the world's greatest defenders. So, looking forward to it. Am I getting a prediction?
Yeah, give us a prediction.
Wow, after a 6-0 whooping, I still feel if we really take that form from Sunday into Saturday, and we don't concede, looking at a 3-0 win.
Nice.
I'm being honest. I'm being confident. Arteta has really been doing with the once-off matches. You know what I like about this Arteta? You know, before when we started, he was a bit naive, and we said that. And
No, we spoke about
we
it in that.
stuck with it. But what I'm liking about it is that he's getting his team dead on, and he's doing something which he never did for the past 2 seasons. He's rotating.
And that's important.
He's rotating.
But we spoke about this.
Yes.
Abdul. You're overplaying players, going to lead to injuries, going to lead to
100%.
fatigue and burnout.
Definitely.
And we're seeing the benefits of the Dubai trip. Man.
Oh man, amazing!
What a
Amazing.
benefit to the Arsenal. Man.
I mean, when they came back, they were raring to go.
Raring to go.
Listen to this here, Trossard. What a player!
Yeah.
And this is one of your fringe players. Comes in at first team, cements it. I feel go with what you started. Kevin Havertz giving you a different dimension up front. So I love what he's really doing. And look, there's only the transition from now is forward. And like I said again, you can sting like a butterfly, Sorry, you
Sting like a bee.
you can sting like a bee,
Float like a
but,
butterfly.
and you flow like a butterfly. What Arsenal were doing, they're floating like butterflies, but they're not stinging.
Yeah.
And these past 2 matches, 9 goals in 2 matches, is really changing.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So yeah, amazing stuff. Looking forward to it.
And guys, yes, Kevin Havertz is the twin brother of Kai Havertz. Arsenal signed him in the January window.
Yes, you heard about Kevin. Kevin Havertz.
Kevin Havertz. But yeah, no, that's a
Amazing
fantastic one. Guys, United traveling to Luton, Kenilworth Road. Like Abdul said, these are bogey fixtures, banana skin fixtures, whatever you want to call it. Nothing to lose for Luton. Everyone expects them to kind of, be up against it. And they're happy to sit in. United struggle to break down the low block. And Luton Town, yes, they'll sit in, but they play expensive style
Oh,
of
they
football.
love it. They love
When
it.
they have the ball on their feet, they
They love
trust themselves. They trust themselves to play out, to move the ball into spaces, and clinical up front.
Oh, yes.
Like Abdul says, coming off some, okay, yes, they lost the last game, but coming off some really good fixtures, 4-0 win against Brighton, 4-4 draw with Newcastle, and these are 2 tough teams to play against. And yes, last week, not their week, but in football that happens. They've really clawed themselves out of the relegation zone. They're hungry to stay in the Premier League, and I think it's going to be a
It
tough.
would be good for the Premiership. Eh?
It's really good.
I mean,
really good.
Kenilworth. Wow, amazing.
What an amazing stadium. And I think it's going to be tough for Manchester United. Sunday afternoon fixture. But Manchester United look like they're gaining some momentum. They're not playing the best football. They're not the best team in the room on the day or on the pitch on the day. But they've got a bit of grit to them. They've got a little bit of the hunger. And they believe that we are Manchester United.
Oh, yes.
We can get something out of this game. And they've set themselves up to always be here and there about to kind of put themselves forward for the win. So,
Amazing.
Luke Shaw looks
Shaw
like he's back. Looks like he's back in the squad.
I was actually sorry. I got a bit of a choke, and it's a fact, right? So the fact goes like I say, and a lot of guys have been saying this. Whenever, and this is for Zai Chunara, Zai, this is for you, right? Whenever the new Call of Duty season comes out, they're saying Luke Shaw is injured.
November.
November, he's always injured. But what a player, Luke Shaw Berto. I actually read it today. It's crazy,
It's
amazing.
I'm sure it's a
I'm
coincidence.
sure it's a coincidence.
Just like Neymar gets injured every time it's his sister's
Oh, yes,
birthday.
yes.
February is coming up now. He's off a long-term
But he's off
injury.
already, yeah.
So,
His timing
kind
is
of
perfect.
opportune, yeah. But Luke Shaw back in the squad. Kobe Mino, Casemiro in that midfield with Bruno in front. And that front three of Højlund, Rashford, and Garnacho seems to kind of click together again. So United are looking strong. Like I said, crawling back into some form. A must-win for Manchester United to kind of stay within that fight for fourth spot. And I think we can come away with a win, man. I think Manchester United
Amazing.
2, Luton Town 1.
Wow, amazing. And that wraps it up. It's
That
given us
wraps it up.
6 points for gunning to Old Trafford this weekend and
Looking forward to
plowing our way to the championship and
Yeah.
into 4th place.
100%. That's what we
Amazing
need.
stuff. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Guys,
Guys-
that's your preview and review for, I don't know what match week it is, but
Yeah.
it's
I
one
think,
of those
I think it's match week 25.
match week
I think
26.
so. Somewhere
Okay,
around
just
there.
correct.
Drop into the comments. Let us know. But yeah, it's been
We love
fantastic.
leaving everyone with questions.
Yeah, exactly.
But you guys don't slight tackling, man.
Come on,
guys.
guys.
Slight tackle, man.
And
Amazing.
Kayla, I mean, she's been in our comments with
Oh,
all
yes,
of
yes, yes.
the comments.
I saw
So
that, yeah.
big up, Kayla. Hopefully the
Kayla.
hand is getting better.
Amazing.
And guys, thanks for all of the support. Great to be back. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Check out our Instagram. Check out our TikTok. Some amazing, funny reels.
We trying,
and,
we trying.
TikToks that we
We
got
trying.
there. Let us know if you're enjoying the content. And we'll be back with more.
Soon.
So yeah, have a good one, guys, and we look forward to seeing you. And Abdul, what there? We are
Gunning to Old Trafford.
Thank you.
Guys.